Hey guys, it's Cameron here. This is Game News 116. This Game News is for Wednesday, July 27th. I just want to give you guys heads up. It is possible I won't be making the next 2 days gaming news just because of work. I have long hours, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the mood to make a video. If there's even going to be news worth talking about. But I'm just giving you guys heads up. You never know. There could be some gaming news, probably late by a day as usual, since I've been late lately, but I'll definitely make up for them. But let's go ahead and get started with today's gaming news. Now, first news I got for you guys today, it seems like EA's figures for the last financial year shows that Battlefield 3 will be on a handheld/mobile device. And I did talk about this a while back. Today, IGN put this out, but they didn't know what the deal was. We were thinking it could be on 3DS or Vita. Same with Mass Effect 3, since it also still shows that it's also going to be on a handheld/mobile. But I don't know. We'll just wait and see. This article is talking about Gamescom could answer our little questions about this. So we shall see. But one more thing, I honestly don't remember talking about it. It is kind of familiar in my head, but I think I did tell you guys that it was confirmed for the 3DS, not officially, like, out to the public, but a website out of the U.S. that has something to do with Battlefield 3 showed that there was a 3DS version for Battlefield 3. So we'll just wait and see at Gamescom. I would prefer Vita to also have a version, but you never know. There could be an announcement for that at Gamescom, or maybe even after Gamescom, like Tokyo Game Show. Really doubt that, but we'll be getting a lot of Vita info at Tokyo Game Show too, like launch titles and pricings and stuff like that. But launch titles is definitely a big one because there's titles that we probably don't even know about that's going to be at launch. The titles that we know now, that are launch titles, yeah, those are some, but there could probably be a lot more where that came from. So we'll just wait and see. Can't wait for that. But moving on from that, Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Code Veronica X has been priced, and the release dates are in. I think I already talked about the release dates, but I will go over them again. Resident Evil 4 will be out September 20th, and Resident Evil Code Veronica will be out September 27th. And both of the games will be priced at 1,600 Microsoft points for Xbox, and if you want to buy it at the PlayStation Store, $20. So that really doesn't sound bad, and they're remastered in HD and have trophies. So sounds pretty cool. So yeah. Moving on from that, it seems like the Red Faction franchise won't continue in any meaningful way. So apparently, Red Faction Armageddon didn't do too well, and that caused THQ to think, well, Red Faction sucks, we shouldn't do it anymore. I think Red Faction's cool. I barely got a chance to play Armageddon because I was running other games also with Armageddon. I played it just like 5 minutes of it, and it was pretty cool. I didn't get deep into it, but I don't see how it was. Well, I guess it was the sales. I know the reviews weren't that bad, so I don't know, but they gotta do what they gotta do. But moving on from that, the lead platform for Need for Speed The Run is on the PlayStation 3, which is pretty cool. But more with Need for Speed, it has been said that there will be no customization, because that's not what it's about. I guess it's more, I don't know what Need for Speed is about, but it says it's not what it's about. So I don't know what they mean by that. I was thinking because of story, but I know Need for Speed always has a story, so I can't really say that. But I don't know. But it has no customization. But moving on from that, Ed Boon, the person behind Mortal Kombat, says that more Mortal Kombat 9 DLC is possible, and the next Mortal Kombat game will be 2D. Don't like the idea that it's 2D, but whatever. I mean, this is a 2D, 3D fighter, so that would make no difference. I don't. I'm actually about to sell my Mortal Kombat 9, but I'll talk more about that in a random video. But moving on from that, it has been said at least 18 more fighters to be revealed for Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and dual voice support is confirmed. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, dual voice support for, this game, but I will probably have more details on that later on. But moving on from that, the tech and producer feels that all developers should be on 360. Now, he's definitely a Xbox fanboy. As you guys know, Tekken was always on PlayStation until Tekken 6, and it was on Game Boy Advance at one time, but that was the only time. And now it's moving on to the Wii U and 3DS, so it's definitely Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony. At least it's all three now, but the Tekken producer is saying that if you're not making games on Xbox 360, then you're doing something wrong. But he gives props to Namco Bandai, which he's part of anyway, because they make games on 360 too. So yeah, I mean it's whatever. I mean it's easier to make 360 games on there, so I would think that'd be the main reason. But there's so many possibilities with the PlayStation 3, so I don't know. But if you're going multiplatter, you can't use those ideas and possibilities because it wouldn't be available on the other version if you're doing multiplatter. But whatever, moving on from that, the final Red Dead Redemption DLC has been announced and it will be free. It's called the Myths and Mavericks Bonus Pack. I'm not sure what it includes. Actually, it says it right here: new playable characters and new locations for deathmatch. Grab the bag and gang matches. So that sounds cool. But moving on from that, it seems that the word censor is down and swearing gamer tags are allowed. So if you're one to change your gamer tag to sudden and very inappropriate as cursing or whatever on there, go right ahead. It seems like the word censor is down. So I don't know. Microsoft probably get on to you if once it's back up, if it's actually down. I'm not sure what they mean it's down, like that server that runs that is down, or like they're not going to worry about it anymore. If they're not worrying about it anymore, then go right ahead. But if it's just down at the moment, then yeah, they're probably going to get on to you. It's like, change your gamer tag. But moving on from that, it seems like Xbox Live games on demand titles do require a online pass. Games that require online pass, like, voucher code, that's usually inside the retail version of a game. And now that's now on games on demand. It seems like you'll have to buy an online pass that, you have to buy through, Xbox Live, which usually costs like 800 points, Microsoft points. I find that really stupid just because you bought the game new. I mean, you shouldn't have to buy the online pass. I mean, it's not like you bought it used. I don't know, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. But moving on from that, ESPN 2.0 on Xbox Live will improve a lot of things, like improve guide and stat feeds, and it seems like you can watch 2 games at once or something like that. But we'll probably have more details on that pretty soon. Like, what I mean by that. But moving on from that, Mario and Sonic at the London Olympic Games. Olympic Games. It has been dated, and it is a yellow box. And I think the yellow box means like platinum hits type games. I don't know. It doesn't even say on here, so I don't know what it means by that. But it will be out November 15th in North America, and in Europe it will be out November 18th, and it will be out on Wii and 3DS. So that's cool. Moving on from that, reports claim that the Wii U will force competitors to rethink schedules for the next-gen consoles. And that sounds pretty interesting, just considering that, we already know about the Wii U. We know certain stuff, but not everything. But whatever Nintendo has in store for this system is going to cause Sony and Microsoft to, push back their date, since it's been rumors that they should be out sooner than later. So I don't know. Good luck. But moving on from that, Square Enix says that Wii U needs a strong launch lineup, and that probably is a good idea, considering that the 3DS didn't, and now you see the 3DS is not doing that great. It's doing decent, but not great. Just because of launch titles and the games that are out now, it's not really worth getting a 3DS. Now, if you played with one, it's pretty cool. It makes you kind of want to get one, but it's all about the future. Like, what games do you want that you know that's releasing, and what are the possibilities of the system in the future that makes it good? Now, Vita, actually, I'm not going to get started, but yeah, you guys get my point. But moving on from that, EA did say Wii U can do anything PS3 and 360 can. I believe that just because, you know, it definitely has the graphical capabilities. It has a normal controller. Well, yeah, pretty much normal controller, but, you know, different in its own way. And it can actually do more than the system. So I would expect it to do more, especially since it's part of the next generation of game consoles. I would expect it to do anything those two can do. So not surprising. But moving on from that, Sony is thinking about PlayStation Vita's activity feature to be on the PlayStation 3. If you don't know what the activity feature is, it's pretty much like Facebook, Twitter type thing. And you guys probably know of it, just probably didn't know the name. But what it is basically when someone gets a trophy, it will be posted on the activity board, and you could comment, like it, and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I could get that trophy too, and you know, just have a conversation going on like Facebook or whatever. So I hope that does come to PS3, because I'm pretty sure it would work as, you know, if someone got a Vita achievement, you could comment on your PS3 and, you know, reverse and everything. So can't wait to see if that happens or not. But moving on from that, Blaze Blue Continuum Shift 2, which is a port to the Vita, will be getting a new character in the roster, and his name is Reeveless Clover, which is the father of Carl Clover. I have no idea who these characters is, but I know Blaze Blue is a popular anime fighting franchise. But yeah, pretty cool. I'll actually show you guys a picture right here if you guys are fans. So yeah, moving on from that, Sony is talking with a number of software makers about PSP Remaster project. As you guys know, one of the first titles to be announced with this series of games is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. Now you can play it on your PS3, which will look HD, or you can just go back to your PSP and play it, and you can switch off and still have the same game saves through cloud. So if you save on your PSP and you continue through your PSP, it will be is like where you left off. Same with PS3 to PSP, and also with the HD remakes, PSP remaster remakes is they add like 3D or surround sound or just really anything. They you can like dual analog support, so that's pretty cool. And some of them will have trophies, not all of them. Like God of War Origins Collection is basically part of it, and yeah, it is part of it, and it will have trophies now. I'm not sure about Monster Hunter or some of the other games that have not been announced, but I guess it really is up to the developer. So the only game I'm really wanting is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep with trophies and I guess 3D and dual analog support. I already know it'll probably get dual analog support, hopefully trophies, kind of doubt it, but we'll see, and possibly 3D. I think most of them will be getting 3D support though, so that's pretty cool. But it most likely it won't. It seems like it's saying trophies won't make the cut for the remaster series, so I'm guessing most people probably won't anyway. Now, God of War probably just got lucky since, Santa Monica is a great studio that I'm making the other developers sound bad, so I'm not going to go on. But moving on from that, Team Bondi says that PS3 has a lot of life left in it. So, they see the value of the PS3 working through multi-plats. So, plus I already knew that. So, I'm just glad a developer that made a huge title that says that about the PS3. But they also have said that the PS3 has a lot of, well, I already told you guys a lot of life left. But the SPU capacity is amazing. I have no idea what that is, but I'm guessing since they're talking about it, it's something that benefits the system. But last thing I do have to talk about, and I already talked about in my last gaming news, that the first Infamous 2 DLC is free, but also besides it being free with the 5 vehicles that I showed you guys a picture of yesterday, that you can search missions, and you can even search people's usernames and look at their missions. So that's very helpful. I'll finally be able to play a friend's created map, and actually get to play it and tell them how what I thought of it. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. But comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys later. Peace.